Hi, I'm Nic Watt from INCA. I'm doing a collaboration with Woop for our INCA spiced prawn taco with Kumara Bravas. I'm just going to add the cooked kumara and about half of the INCA spice all over the kumara. Just give it a little bit of a toss. I don't want to drown them in oil, I just want to lightly sort of coat them on a baking tray, nicely spread out so all the heat gets to move around the kumara. We don't want them all piled up or stuck together for that matter. And then I'm just going to pop these in the oven and roast them so they get lovely crispy edges. If you've got a mandolin at home, it's a great way to get nice thin radish. If you don't, you can just use your knife. But I just want to go nice thin slices and be very careful of your fingers. Just pop them into iced water and that'll do a couple of things. It'll make them crisp up and take away some of that really sort of strong burniness of the radish. Coriander is one of the herbs. You can use the stalks, the roots and everything. In this example, we're just going to use the stalks and we're just going to roughly chop them. For every good taco, I think you need a good slaw. So we've got some carrot, we've got some cabbage, some parsley and a little bit of kale. I'm just adding a little bit of oil to that and we're just going to loosely run that through and that's just going to soften it down slightly. Little tortillas here. Now, again, I've separated these and made them all nice and loose. When they arrive, just carefully remove them because sometimes they can stick. So just carefully separate them out. And there's a couple of ways. The super quick way is just to microwave them for 30 seconds just to bring a little bit of heat into it. I prefer to pan fry them. I'm just going to cook them on the flat top. So a little bit of oil and just sort of a few seconds, 30 seconds maximum on each, just to get a bit of colour and flavour onto it and importantly heat it. What we're looking for in the tacos when we're pan frying them is the bubbles to come through the tortilla, and that shows the air's coming through and lightening it up. The little bubbles that you can see that I'm touching here is perfect. We've got our prawns here, veins off, tail off, and I've patted them dry so they're not all wet and gooey. Into a small bowl, effectively the remainder of your INCA spice, and just like you did with the kumara, we just want to mix it around so we get a nice even coating. And to cook them, I'm just going to cook them on the flat top, but cook them in a fry pan. So when cooking the prawns, you want to get a nice golden colour and flip them, but you really don't want to overcook them. You don't want them really dry and springy, you just want them just nicely cooked through. The fun part, building the dish. I'm just going to put them on the plate, put a nice pile of slaw down the centre of each taco or tortilla. We're going to top that with the beautiful golden prawns. You can see they've got the lovely colour. I can feel that they're a little bit crispy. I'm going to put a big dollop of the Verde on top. That's going to give a really lovely herbaceousness for the prawn. And I've got a lemon molasses here, so it's a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of acidity. That's the Moorish factor on the dish. Something that's going to make everybody want to go back and forth more into the little tacos. Just drizzle it across like that. Don't go too heavy on that. It can be a little overpowering. A little bit of chopped coriander spread across the top. Bits of radish, and the radish is going to give it that fresh crunch. And because it's been in the water, we've lost that real radish burn. And then one of my favourite parts, Kumara Bravas, just on the side. There's your INCA prawn tacos with Verde and Kumara Bravas.